Oh, what is this, your daily vlog?
Okay, farewell. I'll see you later, honey.
Oh, good morning. Hello and official good morning to you all. This morning I woke up and there was sun, and so it was supposed to be super cloudy today, and I was like, oh my goodness, it's sunny, beautiful. I'm gonna be able to film my intro to this vlog in the kitchen. And then when I got in the kitchen, as you just saw, it's super duper bright, and I was like, oh no, now I have to wait for the sun to go up. But we have blinds that I can use. Duh. As you can see, today is going to be a little daily vlog about getting back into my good habits. There's just been a lot going on, and our schedules have been obviously a little bit different than they usually are, which is totally fine. I'm all for change, but I've definitely fallen off of like my little healthy habit train. And not in all aspects, but definitely in some. And since it's spring and now we're a little bit more settled here, I would definitely like to kind of get back into my healthy habits. As you saw this morning, I went to the gym. We are very lucky that we do have a gym in this building, which is definitely helpful. We've been trying our best to go in the morning, Alex and I. I'm gonna admit, Alex is much better than I am at it. I am not a morning person, so I tend to want to sleep in. However, I have been kind of like setting goals for myself that if I do not wake up in the morning, I do go at lunchtime because it's really easy. I can just go during my lunch break, or I try to go in the evening. I've been really trying to work out at least 3 times a week. For me, like right now, I think that's a good start. I mean, I've been pretty active because where we moved to is like a very like walking area. Like it's very favorable for going for walks, and it's been really nice with Biggie too because we've been taking him on longer walks and it's been nice outside. But obviously with like strength training and like weights and stuff, you don't get that when you walk. So I've been trying to go at least 3 times a week. It's been going pretty good so far. I definitely feel a lot better just mentally and physically when I do work out often. So that's been that. I really want to show off my workout set. I'm like staring at myself in the camera here. So this is from First Health Apparel. Hold on. Does this show it off good? Oh, there we go. Okay. This set is from First Health Apparel. I actually found them on Instagram. A few people that I know that I follow on Instagram have been wearing their stuff a lot. I just had to have some. And so they had a sale a little while ago. I decided to get this matching set. It is in the color Bubblegum. Not sponsored. I just love finding cute activewear that makes me feel good. So I will put the link for this down below, but it is First Health Apparel. It is a Toronto-based company that sells like supplements and like athleisure athletic wear. What's new? Oh yeah, I am trying intermittent fasting. That is another thing that I'm kind of adding to my healthy habits routine purely for personal reasons. Intermittent fasting is basically when you fast for a certain amount of hours or a certain period in a day, and then you eat for a certain period. And so for me, I'm doing the 16-8 split. Alex and I are actually doing it together. So we eat between noon and 8, and then we don't eat from 8 until noon the next day. We've been doing it for about, I want to say like 2 weeks now, and it's actually been going really well. I can totally make it till noon and then just stop eating at 8 p.m. It's been going pretty good. There's definitely a lot of health benefits to intermittent fasting. It's obviously a very personal thing, but I'm giving it a go, see how I like it. Oh yeah, it is hair mask day. I was thinking about it during my workout this morning. I was like, I think last time I filmed a vlog, it was hair mask day, but you know what? That's okay, just how it is. Yes, I do love coconut oil hair masks for my hair. It's just, it works wonders. It makes my hair so soft and strong, and I absolutely love it. So it is basically time for me to start work, so I'm gonna go do that, and I'll catch up with you all in a little bit and explain a little bit more about what I'm doing to kind of like reset my healthy habits. It is now about 11. I've been working for a little while, and I think I'm gonna do my hair mask. I should take this blanket off. I'm always wrapped up cozy when I'm working. Okay, so what I do is I boil water on the kettle. Then I grab my coconut oil. For those who have already seen this, I'm sorry for the repetition, but I feel like there's a right way to do coconut oil hair masks that makes it like really effective, and this is the way how. So take the coconut oil, put it into a little container like this. Make sure it's a container that is good to be in the heat, that like won't melt, so probably not plastic. Take a spoon. Put the coconut oil, probably this is probably good for my hair, into this container. It changed into an older shirt because I don't want the oil messing up. my cute sports bra. So take the boiled water, pour it into a bowl. Be careful not to burn yourself. And then add the little container with the coconut oil in here, like so. And just kind of like let it sit there until the oil melts. The reason you don't want to put it in the microwave is because if you put it in the microwave, somehow the microwave takes away the nutrients and it's not as like potent with nutrients. So this is the way that I like to melt it. People like to put it in the oven too, but that's just a little too much work for me. I'd rather do it this way. It's easier, it's faster. If you want it even faster, you can cover the whole thing so that way like the heat can't escape. Makes it even faster, but it usually only takes a few minutes. Okay, I'm gonna leave this gorgeous thing on for a few hours, and then quickly, before I go, the secret to washing this out is to shampoo your hair before you get it wet, because when oil and water mix, it's not a good thing. So do grab like an older shampoo or even just like your regular shampoo and like give your head a really nice scrub before you get in the shower, and then get in the shower, rinse that off, wash it again, condition as usual, should be good to go. So I'm just making lunch really quick and leave this in for a little bit longer. Might as well let it soak it up. I'm pretty hungry. It is noon, so we're gonna eat breakfast. Just gonna have a bagel. Just a super simple bagel. I would like eggs, but we're out of eggs. But today is grocery pickup day, so I will be picking up the groceries later. Probably bring you along to that anyways. I figured that I would show you like a little quick updated skincare routine as to what I have been using. Clearly my skin's not doing so well right now, but that's okay. That's a huge part of like another routine that I want to reset, which is really taking care of my skin, putting an effort and time into my skincare, and like being like conscious of like what kind of skincare I do. Because like for the last like month I've just kind of been like, you know, wash my face, quick clip lotion on, that's it. And like I know that my skin like needs more in certain times and less in certain times, so I really kind of want to be conscious of that again. So what I have been using, obviously I wash my face in the shower. What I've been using lately and liking is the La Roche-Posay Effaclar Lotion Astringent Micro Exfoliant Anti-Blackhead Toner. I love the feeling of toner. It just makes your skin feel so like refreshed and nice. Oof. It is the best. Now I did mention that I would, oh actually I don't think I mentioned it, but I am intending to share what I got during the Sephora sale. I didn't get a lot, I wish I got more, but I kind of just like went and quickly got a few things that I had my eye on. So I got this Argiline solution, 10% from The Ordinary. It's supposed to help with like fine lines and stuff. So I'm gonna let that sit for a bit. And then another thing that I got is something that I'm sure all of you have heard a lot about. It's the Supergoop Glow Screen SPF 40. So I did recently buy offwell.ca the Origins Ginseng SPF 40. I really like it, but like obviously these are smaller containers, so I wanted to buy another one, so I had for the summer, and the Supergoop is one that I had my eye on for a while. I've tried it twice now. I like it. It's very shimmery, and it's not like, this is a tinted moisturizer. It's not as tinted as this one, which is nice, because this one you really have to make sure that like you don't miss a spot and or like leave too much in one spot, because it's gonna show. This one so far for me has been lighter and oops, nicer. Actually, first let's do eye cream. I watched a TikTok somewhere where they said that you should do your eye cream before your face cream. I don't know if that's completely correct, but and this is just like one of my products that I've been loving. This is the Origins Ginseng Refreshing Eye Cream, Brightening and Depuff. Now I'm gonna go in with the Supergoop. So it looks like, I don't know if that's gonna zoom in, but it's like tinted and it has like a lot of shimmer in it. So I just make sure that I spread this evenly on my face and also on my neck. And this way I have SPF, I have a moisturizer, I have a little bit of tint, so it helps my skin look nicer, especially right now when it's a little bit on the struggle bus. Oh, and one last thing that I got during the Sephora sale, if I can get this lid back on. One thing that I got during the Sephora sale was also a refill of my favorite perfume. This is the Miss Dior Blooming Bouquet. Alex got me this perfume a few years ago as a gift, and I've been obsessed ever since. So I just bought a refill because why not? Oh, P.S. I will link the items down below, just in case you want to check them out. So I'm done my work day. I am about to head out to go to the chiropractor, pick up groceries, run a few other errands. I'll bring you along with me. But first, I kind of wanted to touch a little bit more on the point of this video. So like I said earlier on, I've really kind of fallen off of my like healthy habits that I had that like really made me happy. And throughout the last 2 years, what I learned is like I really need to take some time for myself, have like slower evenings, have slower days, just every once in a while, and then just have like my little habits that are for me and my little self-care rituals and stuff like that. So I've already shown you a few, but basically kind of what stemmed this to happen is this book. Now, I have not read it yet. This is Atomic Habits by James Clear. I have seen everyone talk about this book and everyone speaks very highly of it, so I bought it. Again, I have not read it yet, but just the thought of buying it made me decide that I want to kind of like add those good habits back into my routine. So I will be talking about it once I do read it. I do, again, plan to like make more time for self-care, which will involve reading this book. Okay, time to go to the chiropractor.
Okay, we'll be right there shortly. Thank
Awesome. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Of course, I was running late to my chiropractor, so I totally forgot to vlog that part, but I'm now at the grocery pickup. Grocery pickup is something that I started doing at the beginning of COVID, and I have like a love and hate relationship with it. Love it because obviously you don't have to go in the store, so not only does it save time, but it also saves like from exposure and stuff like that, from waiting. We've been like on and off of lockdowns. There's been restrictions like on and off as well, and so there's like limits obviously in stores and stuff like that. Checking on, nope. And so it's been nice to just be able to drive up, open your trunk, they put your groceries in, and that's that. Also, another great thing is that what Alex and I have actually noticed is that A, we're saving money, and B, I am buying less like unhealthy foods, less junk foods. You know, on the days where you're grocery shopping and you're really hungry and you're just craving a bunch of stuff and you put a bunch of stuff in your cart and you end up spending a lot more because you see random things. Like I love just like perusing the aisles and picking whatever, but now that I don't do that, I just buy like what we need and that's it, which is nice. And again, less junk food in the house. But the part that I don't like about it is that like the cutoff for placing the order, I think, is like 2 days prior to your pickup time at midnight. So like 2 days before you have to have your order in and everything, which is not a problem, except for the fact that I like seem to forget like something random every time, and like most of the time, like sometimes it's something we can live without, but sometimes it's something like crucial in our routine. Yeah, so it's like my love-hate relationship with it, because you can't just add stuff at the last minute, which obviously I understand why, but yes. Oh, I think that's my card. No, I always have this fear, I'm like, that I'm not gonna notice when they're at the back and they're just gonna be standing there, because like they just stand there and you open your trunk, they're just gonna be standing there and I'm gonna be like, sorry, didn't notice you. Today I did forget a few things, but I don't really want to go in the store, so we can live without them for the next little while. Thank you so much. You are great. You are wonderful. Thank you. Hello. Okay, so it is now clearly a lot later. Basically got a little sidetracked. So I went to the grocery store to pick up groceries, and then Alex called me because, come here. Hi. Hi. Take two, except for now Biggie is obnoxiously drinking his water. Try number 3. As I was saying, yeah, basically Alex called me, I got distracted, we went home, we had dinner together, and then we went for a nice drive. There was like a beautiful sunset that came out, so we went for a nice drive and just talked, caught up, and that's about it. So yeah, it's gonna end off our evening. We just got home, the sun has set, Biggie is once again running around making noise. You gonna sit down for a second? And I will probably just do some like little minor work here and there, and then we'll probably go to bed. The last thing I wanted to talk about, which is the last healthy habit that we're really trying to implement, or I'm really trying to implement, is more sleep. Last night we went to sleep an hour earlier than we usually do. When I tell you, I felt a million times better today. Oh my goodness, so much better already just from one day. So I could only imagine if we actually made this a routine thing. So definitely trying to work on that as part of like I guess I should say, as part of my like getting back into my good habits. So that is where I will leave you. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. If you did enjoy it, please give it a thumbs up. It really does help to support my channel. But until next time, I'll see you next time. So know yourself, know your body, and until next time.